We graduated a couple good ones. Obviously, Jake Lilly moved on. He was a former Player of the Year. So we need to fill his shoes at the will linebacker. We've got several good candidates, guys that have been having great springs in the weight room, and been picking everything up we put in front of them as far as football goes. And John Hagens played some there last year. Was Jake's backup. Will inherit the position initially. He'll obviously be pushed and challenged by Dennis Eichik and Robbie Mullins, both freshmen that have shown great promise with us, and they're 100% healthy and ready to compete. And I also think that Dennis Eichik can also play the Mike linebacker behind Austin Dotson, who's a returning starter. So Austin Dotson is our returning inside linebacker that has the most experience and has had a good year. Was top 5 in the team in tackles, and was proven himself to be a leader, very physical football player that we're looking for a lot of leadership from there. At our Fox or outside linebacker position, Gary Saylor is back. He's dinged up a little right now. Will probably miss the first week of spring ball, but he's our incumbent player at that position. Had several good games before he unfortunately broke one hand, then the other, and was out at the end of the season, and it really did statistically show up against us. So we're glad to have him back here. Cade Rogers is a junior college transfer who joined us this January, and he's hitting all the right marks. There's no doubt about it. He's one of the strongest guys on the team. Very quick, very intelligent, and he will be a factor. Logan Jenkins has been a great utility player for us from Martinsburg, and he will also compete at that position. And it's going to be one of those situations where at that position, at the linebacker position, it's going to be a big spring. There's going to be a lot of competition going on, and we hope to grow deep, as well as the top players protruding out of the pile, and also the guys that fill in behind them are ready to play, we think, and be developing as we go. Outside of the high school kids that we're bringing in, those are the guys, and we feel that that's a very good group of 7 people for those 3 positions, and you can mix and match them about any way you go. There is no bottom to that. In other words, the worst guy, I couldn't tell you who it is. Unfortunately, we don't know who the best guys are right now, and that's what spring ball, that's why it's so exciting, and that's why we're really looking forward to it here on the defensive side.
Primarily working with outside linebackers, with the Foxes and the Bucks. The Foxes really need to learn 9 technique, play on the line more, and then obviously getting better in their coverage skills. Gary Saylor, redshirt senior coming in, gives a lot of experience in that group. And then obviously we had Cade Rogers, who's a junior college guy, a very athletic guy. And then Logan Jenkins is in there as well. Solid player, awesome kid, and a really good group overall. And then the Buck linebackers will be playing more of a stand-up defensive end role, and really giving good run support and coming off the edge pass rush wise, and then also trying to drop them out in coverage as well.